Shit, we've got the entire ship for ourselves. Let's go!
This ship weighs 248,663 gross tons, to be exact. That's 5 times the size of the Titanic. And it's also longer than the Eiffel Tower at 1,196 feet. That's 364 meters. It has a maximum capacity of 7,960 passengers, which is more people than the average US town. It cost $2 billion, and it took over 29 months to build. We have the whole ship to ourselves. We're going to see the world's biggest water park on a ship, the world's largest glass and steel structure ever lifted onto a ship, the most expensive rooms you can get on the world's biggest ship, and even exclusive access to the bridge where the captain drives the ship. The first record breaker is the Aquadome, which is, you guessed it, the massive dome at the front end of the ship. This is one of the most incredible features of the ship. This right here is called the Aquadome. At 164 feet wide and 82 feet tall, it's the largest mainly glass structure ever lifted onto a ship. The whole operation took more than 18 hours to complete. There are 12 individual modules that took 8 months just to assemble. And get this, it weighs the equivalent of 197 Lamborghinis. This is almost entirely made out of glass. Just look at this expanse. How wild is this? It's incredible, isn't it? Now, if you think that's impressive, next up is a literal park on a ship.
So this is called Central Park. It's basically like being outdoors, but you're still indoors, because this is still on the ship, right? But you got some fancy restaurants on the sides. So this Central Park has over 30,000 plants, and we have the entire ship to ourselves. No one's ever been on here before, but when it is full, it's going to have 5,610 guests plus staff. What I also like is that they added little bird sound effects everywhere, so it sounds like you're in the tropics, you know, like you're actually outside and there's wild birds running around, even though you're literally in the middle of the ocean. But I think it's good. Extra immersive experience. The dome isn't the only record-breaking sphere on this ship. The pearl that you see as soon as you walk in weighs 175 metric tons. That's the same as a Boeing 747. And from the bottom to the top of the pearl is actually higher than the Hollywood sign. It has 3,600 individual tiles plus 10,000 motors. That's 3 motors per tile. It's the world's largest kinetic art sculpture. This ship has 2,805 rooms to be exact, some more expensive than others. We're about to look at the 2 most expensive rooms you can get on the world's biggest cruise ship. First up is the Royal Loft Suite, and this will set you back an incredible $11,000 a night. What do you reckon? You think it's worth it?
Alright, you ready? This is the Royal Loft Suite. Alright, first thing I want to show you guys is the view. Because right now we're in the Bahamas. Look at this. King of the world. This balcony is enormous. Look at that. I know I'm wearing a pink hoodie in the Bahamas, but that's for a reason. I'm matching with the pigs on that island right there. Because you guys ever seen the swimming pigs? That's actually on the Bahamas. That's actually right there. So I had no idea until last second. So I put this on. Maybe we'll go swimming with them later. Alright, let's go this way because this balcony is huge. What you don't see in this area is that you have a freaking jacuzzi. This is like the ultimate VIP booth, you know, you see everyone over there hanging out, but you got your own jacuzzi. But the coolest thing you guys might have not noticed is that this is a duplex. Which is crazy. I mean, you forget that you're on a ship, right? Like, this looks like a luxurious duplex apartment. But it's floating in the ocean. Wow, yeah, this is pretty nuts. So this is your little terrace area. Gigantic closet and makeup room. I think Alex would love this. Me, I probably wouldn't use it that much, but it's nice to have. This is your master bathroom. You get a little bathtub. So this duplex actually holds up to 6 people. But believe it or not, there's an even bigger suite on the ship. It's called the Ultimate Family Townhouse.
Located on the rear of the ship, you'll find the most expensive suite on the world's biggest cruise ship.
All right, are you guys ready to see the most expensive suite in the entire cruise ship? We got some hopscotch. And there it is. Ultimate Family Townhouse. $12,100 a night. That's where it starts. Take a look. So first off, you got the view, the surf side, and this is the main chilling area. And I'm going to go down this. You better believe I'm going down this. So obviously the first thing you're going to notice is that all of this has a bit of a different kind of feel to, the previous one that we were in. That one was more kind of luxurious. This is more for families, right? So here you got an interactive table. So this is all touchscreen, and you can just play different games, jigsaw puzzles, chess, dominoes, all that stuff. This is huge. I mean, this is a big screen. Goes end to end. You can have multiple games going. I think I've never seen this before. So what's crazy is that the starting price is $85,000 per week, but some people have already paid $137,000 for the week. That's actually over $19,000 a day to book this place. You got to really love your kids if you're taking them here. This is the slide, and I'm going to go down here 100% in just a second. They told me that I can stand on this. This is supposed to be a mat. I'm kind of nervous because we're the first people to ever kind of do this. So if I fall, oh man, that would suck. I'm not taking any chances. I think it's safe. Oh my, that would be such a big drop. Can you imagine it land right on the slide? I'm not taking any chances. But yeah, it's pretty sturdy in general. But look, I'll let other people experiment first. All right, see you guys downstairs.
Right, now we're going to go into the belly of this beast. This thing has a whole deck dedicated to 6 engines. I'm going to go talk to the chief engineer and ask him the most important question there is about engines. What is the horsepower and how many supercars can I compare it to? Ta-da! We are in the engine control room with Stig. He's the big man in the engine control room. How are you?
Yes.
So you've been uncovered. You are from Top Gear, the Stig. I bet you've never heard that before. Tell me, this is your room. You work in this room.
Yeah, the majority of the time. So in the engine control room, we're basically running the ship from here.
How on earth do you run a ship this big? We're actually moving right now. You can see here on the cameras there, guys, we are in motion, and you can hardly feel anything. It's incredible. I want to know this, right, because I'm kind of a car girl. What is the combined output of all the engines? Can you translate that into horsepower for me, or kilowatts, or what do we have?
Yeah, so there is, if you run, the entire power plant is designed to produce about 89,000 kilowatts, so that's about 120,000 horsepower.
120,000 horsepower. Do you know what that is? That's 120 LaFerraris. Okay, you need to put earplugs on a lot, right? Let's see like the actual way to roll the earplugs properly. Yeah, okay, yeah. Is that it? I always go for the point. The little pointy things up. It's too pointy? That's good. High noise level, look. Good. Wow. Okay, we don't need to go down even more. Alright. This is the engine room with 6 liquefied natural gas engines. Every single kilowatt consumed is heavily monitored to improve energy efficiency, and the whole ship can literally be plugged in to electric grids when out of port to reduce emissions. 93% of fresh water is used on board, and they use predictive AI to optimize routes for maximum efficiency. While I've been unmasking the stick in the engine room, Sergi's been getting ready to fight his fear of heights to literally walk off the edge of the world's biggest cruise ship. Rather you than me, Serge.
Hi, Adventure, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Alright, so let's do this.
Alright. It's a big drop. Not sure about this.
So just a friendly reminder again, once you step on that right there, there's no going back, okay?
Okay.
Alright, enjoy it. Sergi.
Alright, bye-bye. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.
Obviously, if you're on the world's biggest cruise ship, you gotta experience the height. So this is the Crown's Edge. It's a 154-foot drop. All right. I don't know about this. I'm taking careful steps. Oh, okay. A lot higher than I realized. Oh. Oh, no. Oh my God. I think I just realized I'm afraid of heights. Oh my God. Wow. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. Alex tricked me into doing this. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's gonna just drop out below me. Wait. I gotta think about this. Oh my God. I'm so high up. No. Oh my. Wait. 1 second. Oh my God. All right, it's safety. Oh, I'm back in the safe. Okay, now I'm okay. Oh. That's a lot scarier. I just realized I'm afraid of heights.
You have escaped from Heineken now.
Okay.
Do you need to go again?
No, I think we got it. Oh my God. That's a lot more intense than it looks, I promise. Whatever you think it looks like from down here, the second that you go out and take a look into the water, I was sweating. Look at that drop. Oh, no.
The 154-foot drop off the Crown's Edge is right next to the biggest water park on a ship ever. Next door is the Chill Island, and it breaks the world record for the largest pool on a ship at 5,830 square feet. There's even a surf experience in Chill Island, because you can't be at sea and not surf, right? A full-size sports court and crazy golf, and an adults-only infinity pool in the hideaway. And that's my favourite spot. You're probably wondering, how on earth do you drive the world's biggest ship? Well, going to the bridge to meet the captain of this ship. Here we go. This is beautiful. So this is gorgeous. Can I move in? Because you've got the best view.
Yes.
Hello, Captain. Captain Henrik. How are you? I'm Alex. Nice to meet you. Yes, Alex. Thanks very much for having us on the bridge. I've got a lot of questions here. This is a huge bridge, so it goes all the way from this side, all the way across, and all the way over the other side of the bridge. Wow.
66 meters.
So this actually comes out further than the whole ship.
That's the intent.
Wow.
So we can see the gear when we open up the ship.
Can you show us the most important buttons and levers in order to captain a ship this big?
Sure.
What have we got?
Right now, I'd like to dock the ship. I need to take command. So bring all the controls over here. And then I have these 4 levers. This is for the propellers, and this is for the bow thrusters forward.
And what's this red button over here? We like red buttons.
That's the whistle, the ship's horn.
Oh, that's cool. Is there any way we can hear it?
It sounds like this.
we just had the ship's horn. That is so cool. When you walk through, do you make everyone say, hello, Captain, and go like this?
Not quite.
Just to make yourself
we
feel
are polite. So good morning, Captain. Sounds good.
Yeah, okay, all right, that's pretty good. Is he difficult to work with? Come on, you can tell the truth. Come on.
No, he's the best captain we ever worked with.
The best captain ever. You heard it right here.
All right. Buttons, but that's here. So again, you take control. Now we have the propulsion and steering here. So we need to look ahead. We put sometimes a man at the wheel. Still have a wheel.
Okay, be honest. Do you wish it was a little bit bigger?
No, I think it does the job.
You don't want one of those big old school ones where you just like...
No, we don't need this. That's too much. We're bumping into it.
That's tiny.
It does the job. It's really efficient.
Yeah, I just asked him. Can you show us exactly what you need to start the ship?
Right, so first I really need to call my dear friend, the chief engineer.
He just picks up the phone!
Yes, and ask him to start the engine.
Okay.
And then he gives the controls. So now I have control on the bridge.
Yep.
And then I need to start the steering. We start the bow thrusters, so they are ready.
Yep. And then
we test everything.
What happens? Where's the thruster?
Take control over there, and then we drop all the 22 mooring lines.
Yep.
And once all the mooring lines are in, we're free, we thrust away.
And how quickly can it stop?
Very quickly. Just over 6 minutes, just over a mile, and that is extremely fast considering the size of this ship.
What do you need to do? Like, there are certain emergency buttons, or what's this one? Braking assistance. Braking assistance.
Yep.
That's the only. You just.
It's incredible.
There you go, Captain Henry.
Just like
It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much. Wow. And that was the world's biggest ship, with so many records broken and so many steps taken. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. What was your favorite part of the ship?